Hello. What?
How do you get on? There's 4 people.
Am I talking into the void? Hello, YouTube. Correct. No, you don't need to create a channel to join the chat. How are y'all doing out there in YouTube land this evening? Thank you guys for being here with us again this week for another YouTube live sale. Oh, now I'm seeing comments. It's just taking a minute. It's waiting? Hi, Chloe. No, I'm live.
There you are.
Are you good?
It just came on. Your picture.
Okay, there we
It
go.
just wouldn't let you on.
We're having some technical difficulties here this evening, and that's all right. We've made it. We're all in one piece. Hope that you guys had a great week, a wonderful weekend. Like I said, we are back for another great youth. They're saying hello. Well, he can see the chat. He can see the chat. So I hope that you guys had a great week, and I do appreciate you guys joining me here again this weekend. Just like last week, we're going to do the same thing. I've got an overflow, not that I would ever, of course, have an overflow of inventory. So that being said, we're not going to do like the offer up style. Everything this evening is going to be quick claims, just as we did last week. I really enjoyed doing it. I think that we got a lot of, we got 37 items, I think, last week in under 2 hours, even with a little rant or two thrown in there. I mean, stop. That's pretty good, I think. So we're gonna do it again. Just like last week, we've got a wide variety. I mean, we're doing antique glass and pottery all the way up through the 80s. I actually have 3 contemporary items in this sale, believe it or not. It's true. We're going to do it. So yeah, I'm excited about it. It's a lot. And we have 80s toys. We're going to bring back some 80s toys. I do have, I think, 3 or 4 things that I am going to, that did not sell last week. So I decided to incorporate them back into the sale this week because the time goes a lot quicker. So we'll see. I just believe that, maybe the right person wasn't there for that item last week, and maybe the right person will be here for it this week. So we will find that out together. Yeah. So yeah, another thing that I want to do is I want to give a huge thank you to everybody who made a purchase last week. Literally everything went out in one day. That was amazing. It really saved me a lot of time with having to go exactly because there you go, Taylor. It saved a lot of time going back and forth to the post office. So, to everybody who made a purchase last week, really huge thank you for paying so quickly. That is greatly appreciated. Just as with last week, obviously, we're probably going to end the sale sometime between the 8:30 and 9 p.m. mark, so not too late. So, I'm not going to be doing packing. I'm not going to be doing invoicing tonight. All of the packing and invoicing will, of course, occur tomorrow. You will get your invoice, I would say, between 1 and 2 o'clock. So I do ask that the invoices be paid within 48 hours, just like with last week if you are a new buyer. And thank you to all the folks that decided to join us last week that were new people. I really appreciate that. If you are a new buyer, I am going to ask you to send me out the contact information. It's in the tiny little banner right here. It's also in the description of the video. As I have explained last week, and I want to reiterate this, there is sometimes some confusion in the past with me sending out invoices, because the email address in the past that you would send your contact information was not associated with my PayPal account. It is now. So that way, if you're new and you're sending out the contact information to this email address, it's going to be the email address that's associated with my PayPal, just to avoid some confusion in that regard. So just so that you're aware of it. Yeah, I do have new glasses. There's a optometrist in the family, so that helps. So yeah, let's do it. Like I say, everything is going to be quick claim. We're going to run through things pretty quickly. If you do have any questions, please let me know. I will say, I am not. This is a personal thing. I'm not a big fan of the new setup that StreamYard has decided to do on the back end. I literally see one comment at a time. Before, I could pretty much see the entirety of the chat. It is what it is. So if I accidentally assign somebody as a winner, but somebody else came in before that, let me know, because good chances are I will miss it. That's just unfortunate, but you're going to have to help keep me accountable like last week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. The first items, they are as identical as two molded pieces of glass can be. There will be nominal differences at best. I will show you, we've got not just one, but we do have two clear glass flower frogs. Listen, these are both immaculate condition. So there's no like flea bites. A lot of times you'll see flea bites on the underside. There's none of that on either one of these. These are both well, hey there, Miss Catherine. Appreciate you being here. These are both a 5-inch diameter, so there is some good size on it. These are flower frogs, so obviously you can stick the stems of your flowers in there. So if you do have a vase, these do help you do a more elaborate structured floral arrangement by holding them in place. You can use these to display your marbles. If you happen to be a marble collector, you can use it as a desk accessory, not only as a paperweight, but to place your pens, your papers, even smaller scissors will fit in there. If you're a jewelry collector, if you've got lapel pins, they can be displayed in here. So you don't have to just use it as a flower frog. Imagination is the only limitation. Like I said, we have two of these. 5-inch diameter. There are no condition issues on either one. They are both free of flea bites on the bottom. You can see that there. These were UV tested. Neither one fluoresces, if that matters to anybody. Okay. They're $10 each. $10 each. Number 5. If you are interested in either or both, at $10 each, just put the number 5 in the chat. I will say this, if there is anybody that's interested, the first number 5 will get their choice of one or both. If they only want one and there's more than one person interested, then we move on to the next one. So again, it was $10 each, 5-inch clear glass flower frog. It was number 5 if anybody was interested. I don't think I see anybody in the chat. Again, help keep me accountable tonight, you guys. All right, moving on. I'm going to have to get up and stretch. I'm going to grab the next two items. We're really going to switch it up, you guys. Okay. Let's do some 80s toys. Now, last week I had a couple of them, and I'm going to bring two more to this week's sale. But we do have Hasbro G1 Generation 1 My Little Ponies. This is the bridal pony. Now, you'll note her body, her legs are much more elongated. They're more stylized. She's got the two doves with the blue ribbon and the wedding bands. This is her cutie mark, both on the front and on the back. Okay. She is in very good condition. Again, no highlighter, no initials that were marked to the bottom of the feet. She's got a white mane, and then she's got like iridescent, you can see it there, iridescent threads. She has been washed, cleaned, brushed, and styled. So she does retain some of her natural curl. She is tangled free, in excellent condition. Look at those lavender eyes. She's in excellent condition, ready to display. She is $18 if anybody is interested. $18. She will be number 9. Again, for the bridal pony, number 9, $18. I love fixing these gals up. Look at that. Well, hold on to your socks because we've got another My Little Pony coming up for you. So number 9, I don't see anybody for that one. We're going to move on to the next. Another My Little Pony. This is our glitter pony. Look at that fuchsia. Look at that fuchsia. Oh, I missed a number. Appreciate it. Oh, Taylor, did you claim it, girl? Okay. Taylor, I gotcha. Thank you, lady. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate it. I did a really good job on this one. These ponies, I found her actually the ponies that we had last week. She came from the same lot. They were pretty ratty. Now she is a glitter pony, so the body is embedded with glitter. This is Skyrocket. You can see from her cutie mark. Look at that. Now, I don't know if this little piece of fabric was original to the pony. It was on there, and I thought that it actually kind of it added a little bit of aesthetic appeal. You can take it off if you don't like it. But look at that. So again, she has been brushed out. I love that fuchsia hair, and she's got again that iridescent purple in there with her. It matches perfectly to her rocket. The problem with this particular pony is that y'all let me okay on her underside can see right here this browning. This actually is pretty common to the glitter ponies. It's some kind of chemical breakdown in the plasticizer and it creates these brown marks. So she does in fact have them. It's on her underside here on her back rear quarter. You cannot see it when she is displayed, but so that you are aware, it is there on the underside. Otherwise, she is blemish free, which is pretty hard to get for this particular pony. But as I said, she's been brushed out. Look at that. I did do a good job. This pony will also be $18 for Little Miss Glitter Skyrocket. And she is going to be number 7. Number 7 for that one. You know, the ones that I have the hardest time letting go are actually the baby ponies. They're just so darling. I think we sold a Betty Bye last week. Taylor girl, you're getting the other pony. Congratulations. Thank you, lady. We've got some other 80s toys coming up here for you. So if you're a fan, stay tuned. Okay, this item, we're going to keep it in the toy line, but this one, this is from the 80s. It's 1982. It's from Z Toys. We had this last week. I'm bringing it back because I think it's absolutely adorable. It is the Cuddly Cutie from Z Toys. Look, it still has an original KB tag. I left it on there from last week, right? But look at that. So it is obviously a knockoff of Rose O'Neill's Cupies. This is the Cuddly Cutie, right? Thank you. I'm glad. Everybody needs a friend like Taylor buying them toys. You better stop. Look at this yellow romper with the bluebird in the pocket. I mean, it is in excellent condition. The packaging is nothing super special. I mean, you could cut the bottom here and keep it overall intact if you wanted to. You know, you could certainly display it as such. You could free her and pitch the packaging. You know, I don't like this packaging isn't so stellar. but it has kept her. Is that a mark on it? No. But it has kept the cutie, in excellent condition. Okay. So $10 for the cutie, and it will be number 6. Number 6, $10 for the cutie in packaging. Okay. Yeah, I would appreciate the like button. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt. Okay, we're going to set her to the side. Moving on. We're going to bring another item back. This is a bigger one. Okay. So what we have is we've got the mail order Cabbage Patch. So we're used to seeing, the classic yellow box with the cellophane window. Those were all of the ones that, of course, you found in all of the different department stores across the United States and abroad. This one, you will occasionally see these. These were the mail order Cabbage Patch. So this one came from a catalog, right? So we've got the original shipper. And on here, we've actually got, it's marked. This 3960, that is, I believe, the catalog number. The EDP, the 03818, that is the mold number. And then it's telling us it's a 16-inch boy white doll. So then you had the different dolls that you could order. He is absolutely darling. I'm going to show you the birth certificate, which is included. It's a little bit different. So this came in more of like a legal form. This was the original owner. I won't show you that part because it does have her street address. I'll show you. Zella was her name, but Michael Tillery is the doll's name. So this is the mail order. Again, more of like a legal document than like the bifold one that we're used to seeing. So it does come in its original envelope. It's got the gold seal sticker on there. Okay. Now, clearly it has been opened. But then we've got, look at little Michael Tillery here in his denim romper, his red shirt. This is more of like a felt fabric. A lot of times we're used to like a cotton. This is a felt. He's got his little red beanie on, his double dimple blue eye. Okay. He does not have a diaper on. He does have original socks and his original Cabbage Patch shoes. He's in very good condition. On the one hand, he does have on this, see the finger right here? There is a stain right there. Okay. That's the only condition issue on the doll. But otherwise, he's a 16-inch Cabbage Patch. This outfit is so amazing. He is darling. So you'll get the whole shebang. The shipping box, of course, the birth certificate, and the doll. Okay. $30. $30. You get it all. And he is number 11. Number 11. And you will get Michael Tillery in all of his finest. Look at that. Like I said, he does have that stain right there on that finger. Okay. But he was $30 if anybody was interested. Let me get this birth certificate back in there. Bam. What do we have next? Okay, we're going to switch it up. I'm going to do so, oh gosh, it's been a while, but these were pretty popular. We'll see if you guys are feeling them. I have 2 of these. I'm going to show you them one at a time. Okay. They're a collection. There are 82 pieces. It's a collection of buttons. I did obviously black and brass. I am not going to bore everybody, but there are 82 buttons in here. And I'm going to tell you something. When I say 82, there may be like 1 or 2 standard buttons, just the plain Janes. And I do mean 1 or 2. The vast majority of these are like actual stamped brass. Little crest there. Look at this one. Little gas. These are vintage and antique. We've got molded glass, but it's like 82 good buttons. Like it's not like, geez, Michael, you really included that as a button. We got a big one. Another crest. This one's a little bit larger than the first one I showed you. Okay. Hello, Elaine. But there's some really good buttons in here. I don't know. This says Rip. That's interesting. Rip Proof brand. Again, that molded glass. Little wheat symbol on there. What's this? So whether you craft, you just collect, you make your bingo cards, your button cards, 3 crowns here. There are 82 buttons. This one's interesting. It's brass and glass with that gold glitter in there. That Avertine effect. Look at that one. Ooh, that one's fabulous. Check out this one. I just love, well, that one's snatched up. I mean, that one's cool, but this is what I was talking about with the painting on it. So again, it's like a good button collection. It's not like, oh, geez, thanks for the plain Jane button. But blacks and golds, you're getting a total of 82. 82 of them. This is bag A. It will be number 16 if anybody is interested. Oh, it is $30 for the entire lot. $30 for 82 vintage and antique buttons. Like I said, one plain Jane might be in there, but this is a good collection. Again, whether you're crafting, whether you're collecting, check out this one. It's a little courting scene. That one's a molded glass. Do you see the 2 people in there? Isn't that fabulous? Gosh, there was a time when even our buttons, look at that one. This is glass. This is actually glass, y'all. Okay, so that was bag A. We have bag B. It's the exact same thing. It is 82 buttons. Vintage and antique, brass and gold. Again, this is like filled with good buttons, not like janky, flat, plain. That's the back. Hello. This is a nice button collection. This is a weird one. That's molded glass. I'm just randomly reaching my hand in there. Love this. But even buttons were an art form. This one's glass with gold accent. Ooh, I like this one. This will also be at $30 if anybody is interested. Look at this little one. Little shield. Whoosh. This one is going to be number 18 if anybody is interested. Again, you're getting 82 vintage and antique brass and glass buttons. That one's fabulous. Oh, look at this one. Number 18, you get all 82. Number 18 for $30. This is glass also. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's got like a little plant in it. It's a maple leaf? I'll take your word for it. I'm about blood. What?
I'm not sorry.
Oh.
That's my line. Good one.
I think you are. Richard says hello to everybody. He can't type a message in. He's having problems with technology. You are a subscriber.
I have a new phone.
Oh, that's right. Well, then hit subscribe.
Where is it?
I don't know.
See? I can't find it.
That's right. You did get a new phone. Anyhow, moving on. Moving on. All right. We're going to go from buttons to, I think this is actually our only piece of jewelry in the sale tonight. This is an older one. It's a lapel pin, right? Check out that back. It is in a silver plate. Oh, what? I'm sorry. Taylor, what are you pointing at, darling? I don't see it. Somebody claim? New buyer. Oh, Jan, sorry. Jan, you got button bag B. Let me write you down, sister friend. I saw, okay, Miss Jan. Well, thank you, lady. Appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, Taylor, for pointing out. I totally missed that. So we've got our lapel pin. Okay, it's in a silver plate. Obviously, we have clear signs of age. Okay, but check that out. Isn't that fabulous? Look at that. That pave effect to it. I love the detailing down here. Now, this is not something that you can just pull out. No, boys and girls. It is threaded. So you do have to, this is really nice because you're not going to lose it, but it is pointed at the end. Okay. So you can stick it through the lapel and then you screw this back on. So it's not going to go anywhere, which is really nice. You can see the little barrel, the threaded barrel at the end. Look at that point. Is that not, darling? Very 1920s Art Deco. We're going to screw that back on there. So the silver plate, as you can see, does have signs of age, but the stones are in great shape. Okay, there's still glitter to it. Isn't that fun? This is from top, obviously assembled. Okay, it's 2 3/4 inches. 2 3/4 inches. It is in a silver plate, but a lot of the silver is worn, though the stones are in good condition. You can see it here. I probably could have cleaned that up or attempted to clean it up, but that'll be up to you. That'll be up to you. If anybody's interested, it will be $20, $20 for our threaded lapel pin. Okay, $20. It is number, oh, wait, I assigned 19. Number 19. And you will get that 1920s Art Deco lapel pin. Again, this one is threaded. The silver plate obviously needs a little polishing on that. Okay, but number 19 on that. So pretty. I don't know. This definitely a gentleman could wear, right? That a gentleman could definitely wear. Okay, we'll set that to the side. Where are we? Okay, we're gonna, like I said, there's a wide variety of items in the sale. We're gonna do some antique pottery right now. Now, I cannot say with any certainty that this is a specific studio, okay? But it is pretty fabulous. So here's our bottom. You can see it obviously has age. It has collected some dirt over the years. These are unglazed. The feet are unglazed, but we do have, it's not a maker's mark, it's a mold mark that was stamped and sized on the bottom, but clearly it got a little junctified. So I can't even read the number clearly. But we do have this absolutely fabulous miniature. It is look at that, 7.5 inches tall. It is a Majolica vase. This is in, yes, you can have the lapel pin, Miss Ouch. The lapel pin, thank you, lady, is coming to you. Appreciate it. Look at this. I love this ombre. I mean, are you seeing sea or are you seeing sky? Look at that floral detailing. We are fully glazed on the interior. It is that light blue. This is in pristine condition. A lot of times you're going to find them, with flea bites or cracks. There's usually some damage that is going along with them. This is in pristine condition. And again, 7.5 inches tall. Hey, Lori girl, 7.5 inches tall. So this is not one of the huge ones. They do have smaller ones. So this is a really interesting kind of shape, beg pardon. Look at that. I love that. So it is Majolica. It's that lead-based glaze. That's why we get such color density on this. Look at that. And that high gloss finish. Got a little kind of like vine scroll detailing down here on the bottom. Look at that. Excellent, excellent condition. Of course, those pink flower kind of daisy embellishments up at the top, 7.5 inches tall, pristine condition. I mean, really, truly. It is $40, $40 if anybody is interested. It is number 13, and it is $40. I do not know. I can't attribute it to a specific manufacturer. There were a number of different manufacturers, Bohemia, Czechoslovakia, Germany, that would make these pieces. It's imported to the US, 1800s. Look at that. I love this. This effect right here, it's fabulous. Right here, you can feel a little bit of like the thickness of the glaze. It's pretty special. So again, no chips, no cracks, no flea bites. She is so excellent. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that. Miss Ouch, appreciate you, lady. Boy, you came in at the right time, didn't you? Thank you, Miss Suzanne. Appreciate that. This, I think, just with like a baby's breath, something really simple would be lovely in that. Of course, absolutely nothing. You don't need to. This definitely is a little presentation piece, especially for a small space. Thank you, Suzanne. Appreciate that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this is well, so this is a whole different thing. Like when I say like hobby piece or studio piece, a lot of us think back to like the 70s or the 80s. Our mothers, our grandmothers used to do ceramics, right? And it was a hobbyist craft. But it has a much longer history than I think a lot of us are aware of it. But back into the 1800s, pieces would be imported into the United States and they would be blank. And, ladies of society, there wasn't a whole lot going on because, God forbid you actually have a job. That wasn't going to happen. No, 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 no. You had to a lot of times study an art, a craft, and that is a lot of times how you spent your day. So this is an example of just that. This was a blank, okay, that was imported to the US. This does not have, a lot of times you'll see like Limoges is a really popular one. They would import blank pieces and then ladies of society would paint them in their pastime. That is an example of what we have here, though it is not. I don't know if this particular one, if this was a symbol to indicate it, but it is Miss June who painted it. It looks like we've got a date of 1893. I can't say that with certainty. I don't know what these marks mean. I know Miss June painted it. I know that this is not it. The piece was made in a factory, but it was painted by Miss June. But Miss June did her thing on that. Okay. This is a matte glaze. So unlike the Majolica, you've got a high glossy glaze on this. This is a matte glaze. So there is no shine to it. And it does have a texture in the body. There are no chips, no cracks. We do have gold gilding, of course, on our vine handles. She did do a little bit up here around the lip. She did do an outline. These kind of look like clematis. Those face hugging flowers, those things freak me out. I don't know. A clematis makes me uncomfortable. It looks very alien. I will say, Miss June, it could have been Miss Kim. Could be. Oh, no. Oh, June 29th. You know, sometimes it just takes an extra pair of eyes. It very well could be June 20. You know what? And in this light, hold on. Oh, I see a mold number. I don't see, do I see manufacturing? It very well could have been June 93. Kim, that's pretty smart. But I'm still calling it the Miss June Day. But what offering? There I am. Hey Janet, how you doing? But look at what you see, the shadow effect that she did back here. Look at, I thought that was pretty slick. It is on the front too. So you get a little depth to it. Now I will say I was kind of terrified. I feel like it will come. Let's just go for it right here live. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, it will come off. So right here, I thought there was an issue with the glaze. It's not. It comes off. I was afraid to, if it was like the Majolica, I'd be a little bit more inclined because it's got that glaze. But the matte glaze, like, I don't know. The matte glaze can make me uncomfortable sometimes to clean it. So I will get that off. So you got the front, got the back. June, more than likely, June 29th, 1893. Perhaps these are the initials. I can't say with certainty. There are no chips, no cracks. It is 10 inches tall. 10 inches tall. Okay. It is $25. $25. It is number 35. Number 35. I mean, this is an excellent spring and summer vase. I mean, it is an excellent condition, right? Look at that. Again, matte glaze, no chips, no cracks. It's got I should have said this. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you. I should have said this. So if you do want to put flowers in here, it does have the glossy glaze in there. So that way it makes it water resistant, of course, over time. And we don't let sitting water sit in our ceramics or pottery, right? But it is glazed. I think you're getting some light refraction there, so you can put water in there. But again, like with, you all know that. I ain't gonna preach to the choir. Thank you, Miss Lisa G. I got you, lady. It is yours. Appreciate you. That's lovely. I don't know. To me it looks like clematis. I could so maybe somebody else will see something different. I'm just setting this over here carefully. What am I doing? Okay, this is our bouge item. Richard and I spent a lot of time researching this particular piece. Okay. It is two pieces. It is two separate pieces. If you love like bohemian, kind of that Victorian, that aesthetics movement, this piece might be for you. Check it out. Are we ready? Look at that. Two pieces. I can't, you do, Lisa. I was saying, I don't know if you heard me say, but like they seem like really alien, like very face huggerish to me. But look at this base. It is in this silver plate. It is Wilcox. We got the date to about 1890, 1910. Look at this. Yes, it is two pieces. Okay, so Wilcox silver plate. The hallmark is down here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Oh my gosh, y'all. Unfortunately, the incising of it isn't the best. The numbers come across clear. That's the mold number, but the hallmark is right here. But it is Wilcox silver plate. Okay. We lightly polish this. There is still some pitting on it, like this little pooty. Look at. Okay, that's not shadowing. All right. So this it is patina. So it is going to show signs of age. but you've got the 3 cherubs as the base, okay, with the filigree work. And then you have got, from what we could tell, this would be like a bohemian or a check glass. So it is done in this really interesting kind of Epern style. Um, this is a molded glass. And then we do have the applied molded glass pieces. So they are grape clusters, but it has the Abertine behind it. So there is like a gold glitter. Do you see that? I wouldn't honestly, it comes across a little bit more like oh, what do you call it? Not gold foil. What do you call that? You know, it's sheets of really thin gold gold leaf. It comes across like gold leaf, where the grapes, the vines, the leaves are in a clear glass, but then here it almost has like a leafing effect to it. So it's more, so it's not like so spread out, it's more concentrated. Okay, look at the bottom. This is metal, by the way. It's not glass. This is metal. So the glass, more than likely, this would have sat in the bottom of the mold. The hot glass was poured in there to capture this. This is all one piece. It ain't going anywhere. And then, and I will tell you, if you just want to twist it a little bit, that base is not going to come out. Like I am pulling. Okay, just twist it and it'll slide out. It's not threaded. I don't know. It's magic. It's physics, probably, that I don't explain or know anything about. Check that out. Is that not fabulous or what? Now, hold on. I just twisted it there. As is pretty common, and this one does suffer from it. Where the glass, the molten glass, where it's really thin and they kind of do like that vine effect to it. Like right here, you can see that trail mark. There was a piece of glass there, but it's missing, as it is here. Okay. So that does occur about 3 or 4 times on the piece. It's incredibly intricate, so it's hard to pick up and notice, but I do want to let you know that that happened. Now, the main branch vine to the grape, to the leaves, the grape clusters, they did not suffer that, but it's just on some of these little tendrils that it occurred. Okay. The cobalt glass, the body itself has no condition issues. Again, it's UV tested, no part of it fluoresces. Okay. So you get the whole shebang. Check that out. Is that not fabulous or what? This doesn't need a floral in there, but you could certainly do it. Again, I would really let the piece speak for itself. Wilcox silver plate, and then they would just partner with like a Bohemian or a Czech glass company to kind of do a fitting for this particular mold. It is once assembled, it is 11 3/4 inches tall. 11 3/4 inches tall. Okay. Glass, excellent condition. Again, Wilcox silver pottery, silver plate with a Bohemian Czech glass insert. Okay. It is 125. Oh, mini lights. Elaine, I'm not mad at it. It is 125. That is $100, 25 cents. Okay. What?
$100.25.
No. I didn't even do anything today, y'all. It's $125. It's $125. Okay. Number, not the sales tax. $125. $125. It is number 43. Number 43, if anybody is interested. It's a quarter. Oh my God. Lisa. Lisa bought it, Richard.
Yay.
Congratulations. Thank you, Lisa. I mean, clearly, you got a really unique piece. Really appreciate that. Are you okay, Richard? Okay. Next piece. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, there's a lot of blue stuff. There's not just blue, but there is quite a bit of blue, hence the preview pictures. Now, I could go on a huge, long yarn about this. I think there are probably a couple of you out there that are going to know about this already. But anyhow, there is a particular artisan. I believe actually it was 70s through the 80s. It was the 70s through the late 70s, 78 through about 88, about that decade, that about that 10-year spans. But his name was Robert Hansen, pardon me, Hansen. Um, and he would acquire legally glass molds, and he did it through a number of different companies. And what he would do is he would pour. He did a lot of toothpick holders. He did a lot of toothpick holders, a couple of vases, a few figural pieces. He did not do a lot. Okay, but he would take already existing glass molds, pour them in colors that did not exist to the original glass manufacturer. And then 9 out of 10 times, he would iridize or he would create a carnival glass effect to them and he would sign them. So they're quite collectible. So there's a little tip for you. If you're out and about and you see look for those toothpick holders, the toothpick holders, and you're like, oh, it's got an iridescent effect. I didn't know it. Flip it over and look for the signature, the Robert Hansen. They're all signed. Now, he did do a couple of his own molds, and that is what we have here. This is a cobalt glass owl. Okay. Do you see the iridescent effect to it? This is unique to Mr. Hansen. Now, on the bottom, it's got like that tool, the waffle tool is what I call it. I don't know the technical. It is signed. It is going to be so incredibly difficult to get it to show up, but it is signed right here. Sure, it is, Michael. Frankly, it looks like it's chipped. It's not. This is where the signature is, but it is signed Robert Hansen. And this is one of his original sculptures. It is in a cobalt blue glass with an iridescent effect. It is in excellent, look at that coloring. Look at the base. Isn't that fabulous? It's got tremendous flex to it. You get all of the colors. Thank you, peace and love. Thank you. It's just a really unique, special piece. The base is solid. The owl itself is a hollow glass, so it's a blown glass. But I will tell you, it's not like a flimsy glass. Like it's solid. Okay. It is still a solid, thick piece of glass, though it is hollow. All right. But it is Robert Hansen. This is an original piece by him. It is 4 3/4 inches tall. So it's not a big piece. But this is just like one of those ones, I think, for an owl collector, but most especially for like a hardcore glass collector. It's one of those, feather in the cap moments where you get, hey, eight, where you get something that, quite frankly, nobody else is going to have. So it's Robert Hansen, 4 3/4 inches tall. There's no condition issues to it. It is signed, albeit it is incredibly, and I'm going to be honest with you, even in real life, it is incredibly difficult to read it in real life. It is there. Okay. Research, fact, checked, everything. Okay. It is $80. $80. and it is number 10. Number 10 for the signed Robert Hansen Owl original sculpture, cobalt blue with the iridescent and or I don't know, it kind of borders on carnival glass down here on the bottom. Okay. So again, $80. It was number 10 for Robert Hansen Owl. Okay, original piece to him. This next piece is pretty special. Now, I'm really proud of myself because I am selling this. Like, this is totally something that I would keep, but I'm like, stop it. Okay. It does not look like much. Right? Faux leather. It is in like, I don't know what one called this, but it's like almost like a paper. It's like a thick paper pulp, but then they put like some kind of paint over it to appear as if it's leather. It is not. It's a faux leather. Okay. It obviously is in blue. It does show signs of age. Okay. And I do want to point out you're not seeing things. This side is darker blue than this side. Okay. So there is like two tones. I don't know if it's from sun damage. It's pretty straight on. I mean, it's possible something could have been laying on it like this, but it's the discoloration isn't happening down here. So I don't know if this was just a production thing. There is some wear right here. We've got our little gold clasp. Are you ready for this? This thing was filthy when we found it. Filthy. Okay, here we go. Look at that. It's our Madonna icon. We've got our white satin. She is framed in a blue velvet. This is a silver plate, and I did polish this, so it should stay pretty shiny for you for years to come. We do have the artisan name down here. It's Da Silva. I don't know how to say the first name. Joao, but Da Silva. This is the date that it was created, 1920. Okay. But it is his praying Madonna. Look at that. And it is silver plate. As I said, I just cleaned the silver plate for you. So it is nice and shiny. Okay. That piece is from the 40s. Again, Yao da Silva, 1920. Look at the flowering detail. She is gorgeous. Look at the folds in the tunic. Isn't that stunning? Look at that. Beautiful face. I think that the blue velvet really does that silver plate justice. But again, we do have the white satin here. You can see the indentations from the icon. It does rest on it. As I said, the exterior does show signs of age, but thankfully, when you pop that open, look at how clean the interior is. And let's face it, this is how you're going to display it, right? That's how you're going to display it. Isn't that fabulous? Look at the gold gilding along the top. It's gorgeous. I didn't do, it is 5.25 inches. Okay. 5.25 inches. It's quite special and unique, I think. It is $60. $60. I know, but this one's special. This one is special. Just saying. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate that. Okay. It is 60. Number 16. Number 16 for the silver plate Madonna icon. Again, housed in our faux blue leather. Our faux blue leather does have signs of age on the exterior. Okay. Lisa, you're getting all of the best tonight, girl. Look at that. That's a special piece. Well, Lisa, congratulations and thank you again. I appreciate that, lady. Killing you softly with these things. Yes, she was. Anyhow, thank you again, Lisa. Appreciate that. Um, ooh. This was a recent find, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, "Oh, I'm keeping that," and I was like, "Michael, stop." And then I was like gathering up, the items, and I was like, "Man, that's really gonna go well." But I'm with this sale, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. So it's from Camco. It's the Butte box. There's clearly signs of age. We do have a ding, a dent here to the bottom. You can see, there it is, right? Circular tin. This is one of those things where I don't know. It's totally subjective. Look, it's a beautiful midnight blue perimeter. You know, does the condition issues detract or add to it? Totally subjective. I will say, thankfully, on the top, while it does show signs of age, it's not distracting, and I think that it does add to the aesthetic beauty of it. Now, there are a couple, not going to lie, that are listed that are like pristine, if you will. I mean, you got to pay for the condition. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty cool to see it like that. So here we go. It is a Gloria Swanson. Look at that. It's Miss Gloria Swanson, Hollywood starlet. What do you call him? Starlet? Starlet. That sounds so weird when you say it out loud. Starlet. Look at that. Look at that graphic. Is that not fabulous or what? This graphic is super fabulous. It's 7.5 inch diameter. 7.5 inch diameter. It is the Gloria Swanson. Again, Canco tin and a diameter of 7.5 inches. It does open, though I will be honest, as you can tell. Oh my gosh. Ugh. There's your interior. So again, more signs of condition. It's got like an orangey glaze to it. She's ready for her close up. That's right. Clear signs of condition. But a rare tin, Let me get the lid back on here. You know, there. That's why it's so hard to get off. Look at that. Gloria Swanson tin. I will say, even though it's a round tin, like, because you can totally see that it's sitting still right now, it does balance itself well. So, you could do like a little stopper, you could do like a little sticky tack underneath here. But I have honestly gotten it to balance as such, no problem. I mean, sincerely. But if you want to be a little extra cautious, you could do a little sticky tack under there, a little Velcro dot that would work out for you. So it's totally up to you. But as I said, I've had no problem getting it to balance, to display, and this makes one heck of a backdrop to just about any display. I mean, stop it. You know, the colors are fabulous. Like I said, you do see condition issue. The biggest is right here, where we just have full paint loss, and a little bit right here. But otherwise, I don't know. Like, especially like with these cracked tiles back here, it adds some aesthetic value to it. Now, that said, she's not pristine. So she will be 35 dollars if anybody is interested. Again, the Gloria Swanson tin, 35, and it will be number 75. Number 75 for Miss Gloria Swanson. Hey Mary, how you doing today? Appreciate y'all again being here. Miss Gloria Swanson, 35. Picasso. Ciao. Picasso, thank you so much. Congratulations. Picasso can't vintage. Congratulations. Thank you, lady. Picasso, will you send me your contact information? Again, I know you're legit. I know you're good. It's just been a little bit. I have to say, my phone has held on to a lot of emails, but I can't guarantee that one. So if you could, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Let's keep it in the blue family. But this time we're going to do a nice powdery blue. Okay. A nice powdery blue. Um, it's Jasper ware done like Wedgwood. It does not have the Wedgwood name on there. We do have a mold number, but I can't say with any certainty, especially because there's no Wedgwood that it is Wedgwood, but it's Wedgwood-esque at least. But check it. We've got the mini vase. And as is pretty common, hey Sharon, how you doing? There is, we've got a lot of, oh, the Odyssey is out. It's, the Greek tragedy of it all is out there. So we do have the garland running around. I would say half the back is plain. So there is nothing there. But it is that powdery blue Jasper ware. It looks like it is Athena, the huntress. She's coming back here. She's got her bow, her arrows back here, her quiver of arrows, and she's got the pheasant that she's hunted up. I think it's Athena. But look at that garland. Isn't that fabulous? It is high reliefed on that one. Okay. It does lend me to believe that it is Wedgwood just because you can see how crisp the molding lines are on it. Those less expensive, the Japan knockoffs, some of them can be really good. Don't get me wrong. But a good way to distinguish it is how crisp are those molds, right? This one, no condition issues. It is 4.5 inches tall. I didn't put a price on this one. It is $20. $20, 4.5 inches, no condition issues. Athena, I believe it is Athena. And if anybody is interested, it'll be number 11. Number 11. Yeah, look at that. The pheasant, you can clearly, all of the edges, the details, really well defined. I don't know what that is supposed to be. Oh, it's just schmudge. So again, 4.5, Wedgwood-esque, $20, no condition issues. Hi. Set that one here. Let's do Fenton. What would a sale be with me without Fenton? This one is some nice antique Fenton in cobalt glass with a carnival glass effect. Look at that. That old antique cobalt. Ugh. Picasso, you can use whatever. Honestly, girl, you can use whatever email address you want to use. That does not bother me. This, like the Yahoo one, is more for new people, so it's just to make it easy. Um, yes, okay. So there is a flea bite right here. See it right there. Now I have to say, it's really smooth. Like it's not jagged at all. So it's near a mold line, but it's not at the mold line. So I don't know if that was just an indentation within the mold, if the glass didn't get in there, but it is smooth. It comes across as a flea bite. So full disclosure, it is right there. If anything, there is a manufacturing issue. So please do keep that in mind, just again, so you're aware. Look at that cobalt blue. Look at this. Ooh, it's the butterfly tumbler. We do have our raspberry or strawberry paneling. It does rotate around the entirety of the tumble. Look at that. Is that not fabulous or what? Clean. Shoot, you could drink out of it if you wanted to. Use it as a mini vase. If, again, a great office accessory, your pens, pencils, your scissors can go in there, dress up your desk, dress up your vanity, do your makeup brushes in there. Again, imagination's your only limitation on this particular piece. If anything, we just had it displayed as a tumbler. I think it's pretty fabulous. You could put a little tea light in there and use it as a votive, right? It is 4 inches tall. Like I say, if anything, there is at a minimum a manufacturer's flaw. At worst, there is a flea bite here. Like it is super smooth, but it is there. Okay, 4 inches tall. It is $20. $20, and it is number four. Number four, 4 inch. It is an antique Fenton butterfly with strawberry. It is a tumbler or well, not a goblet. A goblet is stemmed. Miss Janet, girl, congratulations and thank you. It is coming to you, lady. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Where are we going now? This says, okay. We're going to do some German porcelain, some German porcelain. Now, I don't know what happened to the base of this. I have a feeling somebody had, there was adhesive. You can sit there and try to chisel off more. I'm going to be honest with you, it's probably more trouble than it would be worth. But do you see the black here? So I don't know if it was like a plastic. It does. You can get, if you've got your fingers, if you've got the patience of a saint, this does pull off. Now, do keep in mind the very base of it was not glazed. So you can get like the interior and anything that's splashed up. But it's a German porcelain. We can see the mold mark. Right here, we've got a very ill-defined manufacturer's mark. It was not incised well. I don't even know. Upon further reflection, I think that might be just a bubble in the glaze, to be honest with you. I'm going to recant and say that we have a mold number. This is actually just bubbling in the glaze. This is just bubbling in the glaze. This is modeled after French porcelain. It is not French porcelain. This is a German porcelain modeled after French porcelains. Now, there was a resurgence of these particular designs and pieces, especially in the 50s. There was a lot of made in Japan pieces. I think that you're all kind of familiar with that particular look. The easiest way to do it is that I think that if you're familiar with porcelain, you can tell a finer porcelain from a less expensive porcelain. That's a pretty easy tell, right? Just the weight, the feel, the clarity, especially when we look at the bottom. This is kind of a poor example, but you can see how white and how fine, how smooth this porcelain is versus maybe like a made in Japan, where it's not going to be as stark white. When we look at the unglazed and we feel it, there's a little bit more texture to it. So that's a really good way to look at the porcelain. The next way that we really want to differentiate those 1950s versions, there's nothing wrong with it, especially if you love it, is a lot of the sponge detailing that you will see on them. A lot of those Japan, those mid-century ones have a lot of that sponge detailing. Okay. This obviously does not. Everything on this is hand painted. Another good distinguishing factor. This is hand painted. It is not transfer weared on there. Again, all of that gilding. Look at that cobalt blue on there. Is that not stunning or what? The flowering detail. The flowers are a little bit thinner. Is that damage? There is damage. Yep. There is damage right here. Apologize. You see this side undamaged. That was a miss on my end. So you don't see it from the front. It is on the back. Okay. Let me adjust price. Okay. So German, not French porcelain. Okay. So we do have the damage to the back of this flower right here. My apologies, I just saw that. Hand painted, hand gilded, that gorgeous cobalt blue detailing. It is 7 3/4 inches tall, 7 3/4 inches tall, blank on the back. Pretty common, pretty common. $18. $18. And it is going to be number 89. Number 89. $18 German porcelain vase. It is. I totally missed it just because you don't see it, but it is here on the back. Miss Stephanie, well, I know you're going to give it a good home any old how. I mean, at $18, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate that. Okay. We're going to move on to a contemporary item. It is contemporary. I ain't going to try and fool you. Not that anyone would ever dare try to do that, right? So, I think I had one of these last week. Yes, I did. It was the all clear, the made in Taiwan. It was the beveled glass box. Well, I've got another one. This one's a little bit more ornate. Okay. Look at this. Look at it is all beveled glass. You better stop. Look at that. The lid is also beveled. We do have, look, there's your little clasp, mirrored base. Okay. Again, the base is mirrored. So y'all know when you're out looking for the jewelry caskets. Okay. All good things come back. All good things come back. This is a modern reproduction. Okay. This is a modern reproduction. And I really appreciate the designer making it very clear. And I'm going to show you how they made it very clear that this is a reproduction. But I will tell you, they did the exact same, this stamped kind of brass to hold the beveled glass. This is still, but it is weighty. The beveled glass. Look at that. Look at the feet. However, make sure I show it to you. Yep. Miss Nicole Miller. Miss Nicole Miller. That's right. That is right. Sister Friend did not play with this. Look at that. That's a good piece. Now, I honestly had this in display for quite a while. I had it on my tiny treasures cabinet back here. You can see it under the mini split. It was way too crowded on the top, and I needed to thin the herd. So I'm thinning this one. I know you wouldn't know, right? I'm gonna sell it what we got it for. It's 25. 25. Again, it is Nicole Miller. This is excellently done. It's all beveled glass. It is all thick beveled glass with a mirrored bottom, but it is, again, it is Nicole Miller. $25. Oh, sorry, I didn't give you the measurement. 3 inches tall, 3 inches tall. It is 5 inches long, 5 inches. Oh, well, let me show you here. 5 inches long, and then it is 4 inches wide. 4 inches wide. But again, it is a reproduction Nicole Miller. But it is so well done. I love these. I don't know what it is. By the way, if you can get this into a natural light source, somewhere to display it, the beveled glass will shoot off quite a bit of light, by the way. So if you can get it out there, you'll get the rainbow prism effect on this. Just BT dubs. So $25, no condition issues, and it is number 54. Number 54 for the Nicole Miller jewelry casket. But if you do get this, try to get it in a natural light source because you're going to get, boom, pins of light everywhere. Stephanie, watch out. She's going to start getting on a roll, y'all. Congratulations and thank you again, Stephanie. It is coming to you, lady. All right. Who? Oh, hold on. Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie, you're not on a roll. Veto. Joan did get it. Yeah, thank you, Bob. Miss Joan B got it. Congratulations, Joan. Appreciate that. You got it, sister friend. Okay. I'm reaching. I'm gonna actually hold on. I think I'm gonna do. I'm mixing up my order a little bit. So, I mean, I guess it tis that time, right? And we're doing a little retail, so it's Halloween time. It's Halloween time. So let's do a little mini, a little bite size morsel of some Halloween stuff. But let's do some accessories. Now these can be used year round. But I've got two, not just one, but two of the amethyst pedestal mini swung bases. Okay. We have got this one is 9 inches. This one is 8.5 inches. These are unmarked. They're unmarked, but they are. Yeah, I got an old sticker on here for some reason. My apologies. I'm going to have to get that off before I send it. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I will have to get that residue off for you before I send it. But 8.5 and 9 inches. They're both going to be $18. $18. Okay. They're both 18. Let me do it like this. I'm going to do, let's do the 8.5 inch, 8.5 inch black amethyst glass. You all know. Miniature vase. We're going to do the 8.5 inch one. $18. It will be number one. Number one. And then for the 9 inch, okay, we have the second one now, y'all. We have the 9 inch. Thank you, ladies. I got Miss Elaine was the first one in on that one. Look at me knowing who it was. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, Taylor. We do have the 9 inch one that is also $18. And it will be number 7. Number 7 for the 9 inch one. I gotta get it. I swear, it is hot here, bub. Number 7. Oh, Miss Joan. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it. Miss Joan, she got the 9 inch one. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate that. Okay. I'm gonna do another, let's do another contemporary. Where am I at? Right here. Okay. I did not realize they are putting the holiday merchandise out sooner and sooner. And Home Goods got their Joanna Parker line out already. Now I'm a little conflicted. I'm going to say this. I did find 3 pieces the other day. However, I didn't like them. The new line, there are some pieces that I like. The mugs I didn't really vibe with because they did like the mummy. They took like the cat, but then they wrapped the cat like 3/4 of the way with like mummy wrapping, and then like this quarter has got the face. Like I'm not vibing with it, right? You want the owl? You girl, she looked it up. Taylor looked it up. Yes, Taylor, you can. Taylor, the owl is coming to you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, I know it's going to a good home. So letting go of it makes it that much easier. You got it, Taylor. Yeah, Mom just said that Costco was putting out Christmas. I'm like, what are we doing? So as it stands, I missed this year's Joanna Parker pieces, which was really sad to me, especially like the cookie jars, because the cookie jars were really cool this year. I'm not going to lie. However, you want to, where are you going? Are you taking some? Oh, well, give me a plate.
Which one you want?
The one we're keeping. Richard wants to show off his Halloween plates.
Take it this way.
Yeah. So what is this? It says we're not selling this. Grace Teaware. Look at that. Look at that. It's got, I mean, the gold. Look at the pattern around. Look at look at that. Is that not lovely or what? And this is the salad. We got the dinner plate, and then they did have a teacup and saucer. Is that not fabulous? These are great. These are great. Now we have to have a Halloween party. I know. At Home Goods, these are really good. And then he's got like his silver plate collection. So this with like the silver plate charger, really nice. Really nice. So they do still have some good stuff out there. But anyhow, I do still have two pieces from 2025 Halloween, Joanna Parker. And I'm going to do these one at a time. Okay. So, we do have the Joanna Parker on there. Joanna Parker. I cannot believe because these two are my favorite, and I can't believe these ones didn't sell. So first one, I didn't assign a number to these. Hold on. Okay. First one we're gonna do is the Joanna Parker. This is 2025. It is the Bat Mug. So honestly, this year they took last year's mug and then put mummy wrapping like this. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really like it. So it is brand new. It's never been used, but it is the Joanna Parker. It's the 2025 collection, last year's. Okay. This is the little baddie. Okay. It is $20 for baddie. Number 14. Number 14 for the baddie mug. For baddie mug. You can totally, the points on the ears, they're not going to get you. So you can actually drink your coffee out of this. And this is a lot of coffee. This is the kind of mug. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, I've got one more. Again, we're doing a little taste of Halloween. And again, this one has the Joanna. It's Joanna Parker. Again, these are brand new. I did not use these. I had every intention. I did. And then I didn't use them. And then I was like, let me just put them downstairs on the shelves. And then I was just like, see y'all sitting down here and I'm not. So, ooh, doing a little arrangement would be darling. You ready for this one? It's the little devil. It's the little devil. It's the Joanna Parker devil mug. Again, excellent. It's brand new. It is brand new. Again, a lot of coffee, or tea or whatever, right? Totally up to you. The devil is also 20. He will be number 12. Number 12. Look at that. Sweet, sweet little beep, boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. So Joanna Parker, Devil Mug, $20. Okay, Stephanie's going for both of the mugs. Gotcha, sister friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. This is gonna be the last of our like Halloween. I gotta hurry up. I'm for some reason going really slow tonight. Okay. I only have two of these. And again, I'm super proud of myself for selling these, but I've had these for quite some time and I haven't done anything with them. I need to stop. It is a tiny treasure. It's scrapbooking, it's for textiling, it's for tiny treasure collecting. This just like it checks a lot of boxes in my personal opinion, but I have two of these and I'm going to selling them each. So it's $15 each per. Okay. Are you ready? Look at that. They're little this is molded glass that is painted with the silver. You are seeing some paint wear to it, but they're little owl heads. Again, this is molded glass. These are both glass. Okay. Now, you can scrapbook with it, glue. You can, I don't know, let me see. It's showing up pretty well on camera. There is, in fact, a hole at the top and here at the bottom. So that way you can attach them to like a coat or a lapel. But I do need to remind you that these are molded glass and this is painted on. So if you did attach this, especially to something that you wore, you need to be really mindful of these like going into a washer or a dryer. I think the glass would survive. I just question if the paint would. Okay, the paint is on the surface. It is a clear glass. These are 1 inches. Again, imagination is your only limitation. There are holes to the top. I can't really see that. Holes in the top and bottom of both of them. But this is quite the find. Quite the find. Okay. They're $15 each. And it is going to be number 24, and it's 15 each. You can, if there's one person that wants them, they'll have their shot at, one or both. If there's more than one person, well, we'll roll after that, right? But it's $15 each. It is molded glass. These are painted owl heads. I don't know. Again, whether it's what do you call it? Scrapbooking, or no, junk journaling, not scrapbooking anymore. Nobody scrapbooks anymore. They junk journal now. Okay, that was our little taste of Halloween. Back to regular scheduled programming. Again, something that we were going to use but never did. We've got the Ironstone logo down here. So yeah, we're gonna bring you a little of the what is it? Royal Crownford Ironstone, Staffordshire, England. No chips or cracks. There is crazing, which I think that you can see here on the bottom. There is crazing. It's a little jar with its lid. There is some extra glaze up here on the lid. Do you see it right here? Like an extra dollop of glaze. Candy treats. It is a brown transfer image on there. It is 6 inches tall. 6 inches tall on that one. Look at that image. What is that? Oh, it's a bird's nest. Why did it look like it was like a hedgehog that she was holding upside down? I don't know why. But buttermints, put your candy treats in there, boys and girls. Whatever you consider candy, I'm not here to judge. It is 6 inches tall, no chips or cracks to it. It is ironstone, as we saw originally, with a brown transfer wear. Candy treats jar. It is $20. It is number 78. Number 78. I got to start going quick or we're never going to get through. I don't know why I'm talking so much. Okay, moving on. Oh, Dusty. Dusty, it's for you, sister friend. No, it's not for you, Dusty. My apologies. It who? Oh, Lori Nolan. Got it. It's sorry, Dusty. It's going to Lori. Lori. Nothing. Thank you, Lori. I don't have your contact information. Just send it out here. WMSPT Michael, Michael at yahoo.com. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Lori. Okay. Next up, we got a little. I've never done anything like this. Autumn, look at it's a little crock. It's the original Kakuna Club, not cooked, never heated. You got me. Okay. But if one graphic, now obviously there's no lid, but there's no chips or cracks to it either. And I just cleaned this out fresh for you today. If one graphic is not enough for you on your Crocs, how about this one? Kakuna Club for appetizers, salad, desserts, etc. You got me on what this is. Okay. So we've got a little, the ambiance. We got a little crock for you. It's like a 40s, 50s design to me. No manufacturer name or anything like that. It is 2¼ inches tall. So it is a small one, 2¼ inches tall. It is $12. $12. Number 31. Number 31 for 12 bucks. The original Kakuna Club, not cooked and never heated. Look at that. There is some extra glaze. You can kind of see how thick it was right there. Okay. So again, 12 bucks, 31, no condition issue. Well, I mean, I guess missing a lid is a little bit of a condition issue. We're going to do Cana. Oh, cheddar cheese. Okay. Well, that's not sounding too bad. We've got another mini crock, but this crock is actually made in England. So we do have a miniature English crock. Okay. This one we do have, it's still in business. Look at you all knowing. So we do have we have some discoloration here, though it did not leach to the interior. Okay. So made in England. We do have a mini crock. Now, I don't have a graphic on this particular one, but we do have our English crock. This is 4¼ inches tall, 4¼ inches tall. It will be $15, number $15. That will be number 23, number 23. If anybody's interested in our English pot, very clean, 2 BT dubs. Okay. I'm going to bring this little lady, and I do mean little because she's only 1 inch tall. I'm bringing this little lady back. It's little Bo Peep. It's our little folk art Bo Peep. Look at this. She was handmade. The blue stuff that you're seeing here is blue tack, so you can remove her if you would like to, but that is what's keeping her in there. We do have this little acrylic box, so she will come to you shipped as such. 1 inches tall, little Bo Peep folk art doll. Reminds me of the clothespin dolls, but she does have little feet. I don't know. You can beg pardon, but she does have little feet. Our Bo Peep 1 inch doll. Oh, you wanted to keep this, didn't you? Do you want to keep it? She will be $18 if anybody wants it. Otherwise, I'm going to give it right to you. $18. She will be number 33. Number 33 for Bo Peep. Number 33 for Miss Bo Peep. Okay. Bringing this one back too. Bam! Victorian milk glass. Now it could be Cambridge. I don't know for sure. I don't have a pattern name on this one. Um, if you were with me last week, you may remember. If not, I let me tell you, this is a reproduction. So this is a modern top, though it does have what do you call this? A dent. There is a little bit of pitting right here, but so far as if you wanted to put salt or pepper in there, you could certainly do that. It is clean on the interior, so if you wanted to use it, okay. But it is our Victorian or Edwardian era blue milk glass shaker. It is 4.25 inches tall. It will be $20 if anybody is interested. It will be number 29. Number 29. Again, that was $20, number 29. Okay. I do have, so we're nearing, oh, I missed it. What? No, I didn't. Helen, what? Okay, I will keep my eye out for it. No problem. Oh, it'll come here to you, actually. I've got some Danish porcelain. I do have Danish porcelain. Now, it is a set, but I am willing to sell them individually. Okay. This is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to offer the both of them for one price. If I don't see anybody interested in this set, then I will offer them individually, keeping in mind that if you want the set, yes, you are in fact going to save some money. In total, it would be a $6 savings over buying them individually. But again, Danish porcelain, it is a set. It is both a boy and a girl mermaid because their feet are fins. See, our little lady here. Look at her with her starfish. Look at her braid, her little, what do you call it? Seaweed crown. Look at it's darling. Look at her. She's so proud of her starfish. There's no chips or cracks on either one of them. They are 4.5 inches tall. So that is piece number one, our little girl mermaid. And then we've got our little boy mermaid. He is anatomical, by the way. And he is listening to his shell, his shellophone. Look at his little waves in his hair. Aren't they just the most precious? Look at that. Danish porcelain mermaids, little baby mermaids, her with her starfish, him with his shellophone. It is they're 4.5 inches. It is $30 for this set. $30 for this set. It'll be number 22 for this set. Number 22, $30, and it is well, good day. How are you? It's $30 for the set. And again, that was number 22. Okay. Let me do this. If we don't have anybody interested in this set, then what I'm going to do is individually they will be $18. The boy for $18 will be number 8. $18 for the boy. $18 for the girl, and she will be number 18. Oh, we got this set. Forget it. Trace 413, you are getting the set at 30. Congratulations and thank you, Trace. Really appreciate that. Let me get you written down here. Trace, I think you're a new buyer to me. Or did you just switch your username? And if you did, that's okay too. But send out your contact information right here, WMSPT Michael at yahoo.information. That's why I can't read and talk at the same time. At yahoo.com. It's in the description of the video also, Trace. So I would really appreciate that. Congratulations and thank you. All right, we're moving on. This is our biggest piece of the sale. It is 16 inches long, 8 inches tall. How much is that dog in the window? Ruff, ruff, ruff. Look at this. You have heard about the stalking panther, but what about the stalking wiener? I have got the wiener dog. It is a planter. It is a planter. There are no chips, no cracks. Now it's a male wiener. I don't have a hallmark or a maker or manufacturer on that. I have to tell you, not gonna lie, this thing was caked with dirt. Caked with dirt. Look at that. Fully glazed on the interior. Can say no chips, no cracks. 16 inches from snout to the tail here. You have two wieners, Melanie. This is just absolutely darling. I mean, it is a planter, but you don't have to use it as a plant. I mean, just as a figural piece, it's quite fabulous. So again, 16 inches long. It is 8 inches tall. No chips, no cracks. Well, I did just clean it, so thankfully, but it does have a high gloss finish to it. Look at that sweet face. He's a very happy wiener. He will be $25. Found abandoned in a basement, legitimately. Abandoned in a basement. We brought him back to life. $25. He is number 41. Number 41 for the wiener planter. Okay. I'm going to set him down here. He's a big guy. Huh? Oh, Dana. You got it, sister friend. Well, he's going to a good home. He's officially been fully saved. He's been adopted. He's going to his forever home. Congratulations. Thank you, Dana. Dana, I got your information from last week. Welcome back, sister. Okay, we got another toy, but this is an older toy. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. I got to move some stuff over here. We're down to our last, can't count. That's 6 items. Okay. This one, recent find, still has its hang tag on there. It is a Shackman Toys product. The tag is still on there. Hold on, I gotta do this. You guys, and BT Dubs, look. 1957, Shackman, made in Japan. So we have the original sticker on there. These are hard to find anymore. You used to be able to find these, and now you can't find them anymore. Look at it. It's the stockinette doll. This is not the wind-up one. I remember that. And it was still in its original box, and it was the wind-up one, and it would like flop over on you, but not this one. Look at it. The stockinette. It's not stained. It's not ripped. Look at the little fuzzy hair. Now there is some discoloration in his little shirt here. You are going to see some discoloration down here. It does have his original or her original little pink tie, but it's the little Shackman stockinette. They're those little floppy "You were made," and all good things, right? All good things, Mary, from 1957. But the body is made to be very like floppy, like a brand new little bit. Thank you, Trace. Like a brand new little baby. Look at that sweet face. Sleeping. Even's got his little pom pom on his nightcap. Sweet baby. It is an 8-inch doll. 8 inches. Okay. The 1957 Shackman stockinette doll. It said some discoloration in the clothing, but that base is in excellent condition. It is going to be $25. $25, and that will be number 18. Number 8, pardon me, 18. Okay. Here, you sit right there. Okay. Let me just adjust my right. Oh, modest Irish. I'm like, hold on. Irish. Your username is your email address minus the numbers. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Boom. You don't have to worry about it, Irish. Thank you so much, Irish. Sending again, sent to the. Hey, Trace, it happens. I appreciate the effort. Irish, congratulations and thank you. The stockinette, she's coming to you. Thank you. Um, oh, I forgot to write an item down. Hold on, guys. Well, I don't have a measurement on it. That's okay. That's okay. All right. I got these to keep. Did I? Oh, I skipped over this one. So I'm going to jump back. Okay. Earlier, the first thing in the sale that I showed you guys were those 5-inch flower frogs. Well, I've got another one, except this time I'm going to give you the Ellie Smith amber glass vase to go along with it. So you're getting the collection, the complete set. The Ellie Smith amber. Okay, it's the little tabletop vase. So clearly this is for short-stemmed floral arrangements. What a beautiful amber color too. Look at that. I mean, you could totally stick a candle in there if you didn't want to use it as a vase. And then you've got your flower frog. Okay, look at that. So clear glass flower frog, amber glass vase. You get the whole shebang. It is Ellie Smith down here. Okay. It again, 5-inch diameter, no chips or cracks on either piece. It will be $25 and it will be number 15. Number 15 for the Ellie Smith amber glass with the clear glass flower frog, 5-inch diameter. Okay. Excellente condition. Oh, geez. They are hard to find together. Okay. We're going to do a little quick two slots on some 80s toys. This is going to be a choice. I have 3 to choose from. I am very proud. Oh, Roxanne. Roxanne. She's getting the Ellie Smith Amber. Thank you, lady, and appreciate it. Get you written down. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was gonna I actually had them in my toy room, but my toy room is getting overrun and I have to make decisions and I can't keep them all. I'm surprised that I'm deciding to let go of the small ones because that would actually make more sense to keep the small ones and get rid of the big ones, but that's just where we are. You're gonna get a choice. You guys, these are the vintage, these are the hard to find ones. These are the miniature. These are the miniature vintage Kenner. Well, you're not really going to be able to see it, but these are the original Kenner Cabbage Patch. Look, we've got Lucky, Winkety Wink, my personal favorite, a Grumpy Bear. These guys are in really good condition. Look, still has the hang tag on there. And then, last but not least, is Bedtime Bear. Look at the little tongue. He's so sleepy. Again, this one's got a little wear to his butt button. Okay. So again, these are, y'all know, like the standard size Cabbage Patch. These are the harder to find ones, the miniatures. Okay. They are approximately 7 inches. We're going to do them one by one. Okay. These are the harder to get ones. Let's start with Lucky. They're 25 each. 25 each. Okay. Lucky. He will be number 94. 94 for the miniature Lucky. Again, these are all going to be 25. There's 7 inch. These are the original vintage Kenner Care Bears, but these are the hard to find minis. So we've got Lucky. He will be 94. We've got Grumpy, again at 25. He will be number 49. Number 49. Well, Melanie, that's why I like them because, if you love like the vintage toys, but maybe you just don't have a lot of space. So it's saying like the toy room is not big. So it'd make more sense to have the miniature ones, but no, I'm going to keep the big ones. But so if you love the Care Bears, but you don't have the space, you do have the option to go for the minis, though albeit a little bit harder to find. And last but not least, we have got Bedtime Bear. Bedtime Bear, 25. He is number 79. Number 79. Roar! Care Bear stare. Okay. Our last 80s toy is going to be, I had one piece from before. This is Hallmark, well, Emotions, but copyrighted Hallmark. Look at it. We've got a Sprite from Rainbow Bright. This is Rainbow Bright's Sprite. I think it's Buddy Sprite. I'm not that good with my Sprite names. He is in very good vintage condition. A lot of times these have been washed, they get matted, just like too much dirt in there. But look how clean and white Buddy Sprite is. He still has his little original ribbon hanger. He does still have his original butt tag. He is very clean. Okay, very clean. I got a little something there in the fuzz. Buddy. He is going to be $20, $20, number 69. Number 69 for the Rainbow Bright. Again, he is 20. He is very clean. Very clean. Okay. Our last two items of the sale. I have got for you. Oh, Lemmy. Lemmy. Did you get the Rainbow Bright horse? Well, Lemmy, you've got the Sprite this week. Congratulations and thank you, Lemmy. Appreciate it. Bubble jars, bubble jars, bubble jars. The Belgian, hey Alpine, the Belgian bubble jars, y'all know. We've seen them in amber, we see them in blue, we see them in green. I've got for you a milk glass one. So this is the legit, made in Belgium. Made in Belgium. It is the milk glass bubble jar. We were using this for coffee, but I drink too much coffee, so this would literally be like 2 days worth of 2 days worth of coffee. Like I said, I used it. I've cleaned it out. There might be like 1 or 2 coffee grains up in there. If there is, I apologize. It is from me. Not that that makes it any better, but do know that it is from me. But it is the milk glass bubble jar. Milk glass bubble jar. Is that not fabulous or what? I don't know how tall it is. It's about 6.5. About 6.25. I'm going 6.25 for the Belgium milk glass bubble jar. Never have I ever. This is the only one that I've ever seen. I have not been using it, so I am going to sell it. It is $20. $20 for the milk glass bubble jar, Belgium bubble jar, $20. It is number 15. Number 15. There's no chips or cracks. The stopper is it's still fully functional. Okay. So it will keep, didn't have a problem with moisture or anything getting in there. Paula girl, is that right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Bling time, babe. Come on, blingy, bling, bling, bling. Get it, sister. $20 to Miss Bling time, baby. Okay, you gonna give me a second to write that out, bling. Bling time. Thank you, everybody. Bling time, it's coming to you at 20. Don't forget to send out your contact information. Otherwise, it's Nancy.
Bling.
Alpine, I did, but I sold the mermaids. I'm sorry. I did sell them. I did sell the mermaids. Um, Nancy, send me your contact information again, though. But thank you. This is Gerald Porcelains. Gerald Porcelains. Oh, it's upside down. Hold on. Gerald Porcelains. Made in Germany. It's an egg. It's a trinket dish egg. Okay. It is beautiful. It's a larger egg. It is 7 inches in length. I didn't get a height on it. Apologies. Did I sell number 5? I don't know. What was number 5? Oh, the clear glass flower frogs. No, I have both of those are still available. So let me know if I do have both. Again, both are in pristine condition. They both are a 5-inch diameter. I have 2. There's no flea bites, no chips, no cracks. And those were 10 each. So you let me know if you would like, if you're still interested. You can have both. Sure. Of course you can. I really appreciate it. You got it, Miss Nancy. I'm writing you down, girl. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Last but not least, look at this egg. It does have its original manufacturing sticker on there. Isn't that pretty? Dogwood. Isn't that gorgeous? It is a transfer. It's just like there's texturing. I don't know if you're so it was like, is there hand painted? Hey, Miss Christie. I didn't know if it was hand painted, but it's not. I don't know if there's I think that there are hand painted accents. I think that's what it is. No, it's transfer. I'm saying it's transfer. It's transfer. It's just transfer. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that graphic on that, though. That's so pretty. Our little dogwood. It is our Gerald porcelain, Germany. It's an egg. Obviously, it's got that flat bottom so that you can display it appropriately. 7 inches, 7 inches. What? $12. It's $12. Okay. It's number 58. Number 58 for the Gerald porcelain dogwood egg. We got all of the things going on in it. Excellent condition, no chips, no cracks to it. Isn't that pretty? That graphic is gorgeous. Get it, Miss Elaine Linney. It is coming to you, sister friend. Okay. Miss Elaine Linney. Got it. That was it, you guys. We got through them all in 2 hours. I think it was a little bit more gabby tonight. That's okay. And I even, let's see here. What do you think? What? Lisa Gantz. What? What? No, Lisa. Lisa got it? Oh, shoot. She did. Elaine, I'm sorry, girl. Lisa G got it. Lisa got it. She did. Lisa Gantz got it. But I sure do appreciate you, Elaine. I do. I do. Oh, we made it. It was technically it was close to 40 individual in 2 hours by myself. I really appreciate you guys being here again with me this weekend. It has been a lot of fun to be back. I have to be honest with you. I'm running at this point because we've done really well. I think what I'm going to try to come back next Sunday. I don't know that the sale is going to be as big. Okay, so that'll be nice. It'll be a little bit shorter. It'll be a little bit more relaxed. Louis back there having a good time apparently with Sophie. So I am going to come back next Sunday at 7, but like I said, the sale is not going to be as big, and frankly, I think it's going to be some fancier things. Mhm. So just keep that in mind. We're gonna do some nice things. I will probably maybe bring back some things that haven't sold in the last two, just as kind of like the last chance on those things. So yeah, we will be back next Sunday here live on YouTube at the Cult of Vintage. Um, Dana has a message. Dana, you want to go for this Shaco here? You can, y'all can have anything that didn't sell. What do you, yeah. Dana, it's yours. Congratulations. Thank you. And to anybody who's watching the replay, I know I sold 2 items last week. Thank you, Dana. I got you down for it. If you're watching the replay and something didn't sell, you are more than welcome to email me. I have no problem with that. Check and see if the item's still available, and I can get you invoice, and everything will go out with everybody else's stuff. So that is never a problem either. A huge thank you. I don't know what is we're going. Oh, to that yard sale? No, 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 no. I'm not doing that yard sale. I know that there are people that just love the yard sale. They find great things. Mm-mm. I didn't. I really appreciate Cindy taking me along for that one time. I tried it. I did try it. I cannot be out in August heat with the sun for more than probably 40 minutes before my face is melting. And when I start sweating, I do not stop sweating. And when I am that hot and that sweaty, I can't. No, no, I can't do it. It's and it's a lot of driving, and it's like consistently a crapshoot. I I can understand the draw to it. It doesn't speak to me personally. Is I there's just I can't do it. Oh, but we are going to do something different. Well, I'm going to be helping. So we don't have our booth number yet, but I can tell you where it's at. Okay. So it is not my cup of tea, but what is my cup of tea is coming up, Mary, in September. So this September, the Springfield, Ohio Antique Extravaganza in the uh, youth building. So we are going to be inside, but Richard and I have two booths inside that we will be setting up. So Richard and I will be selling at the Springfield Antique Extravaganza September. It's starting September 15th, 16th, and 17th. So we will be indoors in the youth building. So if you are walking in from where the food tents are, if you make a left, we are literally going to be right. We're where that lady was. We're yeah. You walk in, we'll be to the left. Um, we are going to be in the building where like the main aisle, the middle aisle is like the super high end stuff. So, but Richard's, you're going to see a lot of like Richard stuff. There's going to be like a lot of architectural and salvage kind of pieces, but we're going to have a wide variety. So, I will, yeah, we'll definitely put that out now, and I'll keep reminding you. Probably work up a graphic when we're for sure of our booth space, so that way you guys can come and there's a fly on the phone, and you can come and check us out and visit with us and get our stuff. Yeah. Well, you can come. You can come. Come on, Melanie. All right, you guys. So keep that in mind. I will keep you posted on that, but we will definitely be back next Sunday. I want to thank everybody so much for staying here with me. Like I said, if you're a new buyer, lots of you tonight, thank you so very much. Make sure to send me out that contact information. All invoicing will be going out tomorrow. And again, 48 hours, and I will get everybody's stuff shipped out to them. And I hope that you guys have a great week. Be safe out there, have fun, and I hope to see you guys next Sunday. So good night, everyone. Bye, guys. Thank you, everyone.